What exactly is a 3D artist? We get asked this question all the time by people who have no idea what a 3D artist even is. To answer that question, a 3D artist is someone who creates 3D models from a one-point perspective. Think about all the commercials, the Hollywood movies, and even the video games that you played growing up as a kid. All of those things. All of the 3D artists that are out there in the real world are going to be working on stuff like that. And they're even the kind of projects that you could be working on right now. As a 3D artist myself, we've been trained to use all sorts of 3D modeling programs and render engines. What we do is we start off on the rough concept. Then we take that concept into a 3D modeling program, and we then create a 3D model of that object from the rough concept. And then we take that and we texture it and whatnot, UV it out. Then we take that into a render engine, and then we start applying textures to it, and then we create a really good professional render of that object. Now let's discuss what kind of education a 3D artist needs, what their goals are, and what kind of environment that they work in. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, all multimedia artists are going to need a bachelor's degree in computer art or computer graphics, art, or related field, and create a very good portfolio from the skills that they've learned. 3D artists are trained in all kinds of 3D programs, shown here, such as Autodesk Maya, Blender, Cinema 4D, ZBrush, and Keyshot. And a 3D artist also learns the art of texturing, because without textures, a 3D model would look very bland and not professional looking. We are also trained in creating very good portfolios, because with that portfolio, you can go out into the real world and get a very good paint job with that portfolio. So now let's discuss what the goals are of a 3D model, of a 3D artist. This is a 3D artist by the name of Ray Lee, who quotes, "I believe that a great artist is a person who knows how to inspire and motivate others." He is very right when he talks about stuff like this. A couple of the goals that he talks about are never procrastinate on projects and always never give up. Procrastination is when you hold off on a project and you don't do it until like the very last day, like a day before it's due. And you hold it off for so long that you literally forget about it. And so it's a very, very, very big deal. It can also cost a company time and money on something like that, because if you're holding it off and whatnot, you can get fired from a job like that you've worked so hard to get. And lastly, always never give up on stuff, because as 3D artists myself, sometimes we hate the stuff that we create in 3D programs, but we're also trained to always push through roadblocks and come up with new and creative things. So as long as you're always able to push through something and create new and creative things, you can always excel at anything that you do. So at the end of the day, we always love the 3D work that we do, no matter how bad it looks or how it, looks and whatnot. Lastly, let's discuss what the work environment of a 3D artist is. Kind of environment that a 3D artist can be working in is they can be working on a larger design team that works on different projects such as video games, commercials, movies, etc. Often you'll see artists working in big office buildings and agencies and whatnot, but they also may be able to work from home if necessary. Usually a 3D artist's salary will depend on the kind of experience that they have. Usually if it's under 3 years experience, this game artist will start out with a salary of about $55,000, as you can see here. However, it also depends on the job title as well. As you can see here, usually if a 3D artist has only an associate's degree, their salary will be about $25,000 or so per year. But it depends on the region that you're in and whatnot. In conclusion, you've learned what a 3D artist goal, what kind of education a 3D artist needs, what kind of goals that they need, and what kind of environment that they work in. I hope this little insight into what 3D artists do will also influence you to never give up. Thank you.